welcome back to Trend Watch Week, and it's London Fashion Week today. My favourite because I attended it and I live here, so yeah, let's get into it. This is going to be like trends to look out for, things that I love, so you guys know what to shop for when it comes to spring summer 2018. I just wanted to say as well, things are getting very blurry in the terms of lines. So I don't know if you know, Fashion Week is 6 months ahead, so things that are on the catwalk now are intended to be worn in spring summer 2018. But that used to be because magazines, for us to see them, they used to have to be in magazines, and that was the process. Magazines are shot in advance. So the lines are getting really blurry because bloggers, the internet, social media means that we can see all the trends immediately, and we kind of want to adapt them now. So things are getting a tad confusing, but these things are meant to be for spring summer 2018, but you can start adopting the trends now, like myself. Anyway, I'm rambling, let's get into it. London Fashion Week. So the first thing I noticed was there was a lot of disheveled wool, a bit in line with what I'm wearing actually. Bit of tassels, bit of disheveled wool, like hemlines that are really disheveled, disjointed and stuff like that. I really like that trend because I don't like things that are too matchy or precise and clean. I'm a bit of a disheveled girl, if that makes sense. I like London Fashion Week because it's very creative, it's very like urban, there's a lot of newcomers that are new to the industry, but really individual, unusual designs, and not necessarily wearable, but you can take like little snippets of them and like take like them into your wardrobe in like a small detail. So I noticed along the catwalks in London there was a lot of this urban princess vibe. So it's this really different take on maybe like a sports vibe. Really liked it. I don't dress too sporty, but this sporty princess look is definitely something that I could definitely see myself adopting. I actually remember Georgian Dunn did this shoot with Vogue and it was very urban princess vibes, very much this style, and I absolutely loved it. It's actually one of my favourite shoots. And again, as I said in my New York Fashion Week trend video, patent leather was everywhere, so keep an eye out for lots of patent leather stuff on the high street because it will be coming very soon if it's not here already. So I noticed there was a lot of these oversized contoured skirts, kind of like Vivienne Westwood kind of style. I like this a lot. I don't know if it's that wearable, but it's definitely a very cool vibe. I'd be very interested to see, because the high street usually tames things down, to see how they adapt this kind of thing. Again, a lot of silk and satin slips. I really want like a silk satin slip for under a fur jacket. I keep saying that, but I think that's a really nice look. Yeah, silk and satin. We kind of saw it a lot with like pajama vibes this year, but just silk and satin a lot more. Very plain, very sleek, very simple, like silk and satin. I'd love to wear like one of these silk satin dresses under like a fur jacket. Reminds me of that look from Sarah Jessica Parker in the movie, the Sex and the City movie, when she's going to see Miranda at New Year. I think it's that scene. Very much that style. I love that look. So this, I keep mentioning this, it's definitely something that I'm on the hunt for. I didn't see this so much in New York Fashion Week, but definitely London Fashion Week, the all white started to creep in. An all white suit was definitely present, and I actually saw it more and more as the fashion weeks went on. So I don't know if I trust myself with an all white suit because I'm obviously major clums, you guys know this. It probably have ketchup all down it by the end of the day. So I don't know if it's for me, but if you are sleek and not clumsy, white suits might look really cool. So another major trend, we saw the vivid stripes again. I like the fact that I've done split this into 4 because you can kind of see the trends that are specific to each country, but also the major trends that are going to be the big ones throughout. And I think you'll see the real difference in the different creativity of each country. I kind of like it, so let me know your thoughts. We have the tassels. You'll notice the tassels are getting bigger as the fashion weeks go on. Love a bit of tassel. We all know that pink was huge last year, was huge this year. Pink, this pink craze is happening, but on London Fashion Week in particular, I saw pink clashing. So pink clashing with like colours that you would never put together with it, like oranges and greens and stuff like that. So really clashing colours. I saw a lot of sheer coats. We had Burberry with the coloured sheer, and actually Chanel in Paris did like a clear poncho. very handy for English people. Not sure whether I'm going to adopt this trend or not, but I'm for sure we'll see them on the high street sometime soon. Like last year, metallic was sort of like very silver and it was matched with stuff. Like it wasn't head to toe metallic, it was just like flashes of metallic. And I feel like this year, metallic has gone bigger and better and colourful and just full on glittery metallic, whether it's sequins or shine, like just which is really unusual for spring summer, because you usually get that kind of vibe in like autumn winter for Christmas and like the winter months and stuff like that. So to see so much sparkle and glitter in like spring summer is quite unusual, but I like it. I actually noticed this is a new one for London Fashion Week. This like kaleidoscope print, like vivid kaleidoscope, iridescent, like probably words that I've just made up, but you get the vibe. I'll put pictures here. That kind of style. So it'd be interesting to maybe pair something like this with the pink shoes that we saw in New York Fashion Week. I don't know. Going back to the 70s again, I feel like the 70s we saw in autumn winter, which was very folky, very old, very shearling, has turned into like this 70s, we're like moving with the times, maybe a bit of 80s going in there. I just want to say, when is the 90s going to come back in fashion? Because that was amazing. The platforms, the fleurs, like the scrunchies, let's bring the 90s back. Because I don't know about you, but that was pretty cool. I remember having a pair of fleured jeans that I'd painted smiley faces all over. They were awesome. Like, I want that back. This was something I saw throughout all the fashion weeks, this mixed match paneling, and I actually never seen something like this before on the runway. It should be really interesting, and I really like it. It's like this patchwork tablecloth kind of vibe. I don't know, I like it though. Sequins. As I said, sequins, metallic, sequins, sequins, sequins. I'll put a few pictures of the epic sequins that are going on. Love sequins, can't get enough of sequins. I have a full-length sequin ball gown upstairs. Need to tell you a story about that soon. Love sequins. I think I'm actually in Glamour magazine in like the potty section, like 6 years ago, my full-length sequin ball gown. So my sequin fetish is like still going strong. We saw a little bit of subtle army print, like not full-on army, like head-to-toe army, but like little flashes here and there. I haven't noted it down for my Paris Fashion Week video, but there was definitely some in there too. It just wasn't as present as London Fashion Week. So yeah, army print. Fact of the day, I used to be in the army cadets at school and I got chucked out for customizing my uniform into a very sleek and stylish. I had it on the sewing machine, making it fit better. I had my berry with different badges I'd stuck on. I really fashion designed the army outfit and then got thrown out. Again, the Ruffles major trend. I was doing an interview with Public Desire and I said on there that like Ruffles are going to be bigger than better, and just doing this research and looking into this, I was not wrong. Ruffles are everywhere, so I'm a massive fan of a ruffle. So yes to this trend. So for the past few fashion weeks, we've been really going for this androgynous, like boy look, like really taking that on, and this we've changed because there has been a lot of suits and skirts. I'm so used to seeing androgynous looks on the catwalk that this was a major change. So get a skirt with your suit, bring back the days. I really like that it's gone back to feminine. It's nice to do the androgynous look, but I'm a girl. I like being girly. I like skirts, and also like the jumper with a skirt too. Like, it's nice to see an alternative that we can like chuck out the jeans and wear a skirt with our jumpers for like casual wear as well. So bringing back the skirts home, I like that. Whilst we're on the topic of suits, the floral suit, head to toe floral suit. I'm that type of person that will rock a floral suit. No shame. Just like I did head to toe check in Milan, I will full on do a floral head to toe suit. I like it. I like that a lot. I feel like I'm going to be doing like snakeskin suits as well. We love a suit, love a vivid suit. Looking into evening wear, we saw a lot of really oversized, overstructured OTT dresses, and I love OTT. We love it. If I was going to the Oscars, the dress would be OTT, so this is my cup of tea. Like, but really over the sized ruffles or like structured things. Things weren't simple and sleek, put it that way. The balloon, I'm going to keep mentioning this in every video, the balloon style dress, balloon style sleeves. Things were baggy and balloony. balloony. I like that word. So the balloon structure is definitely something to look out for. I'm excited to see again how the high street will adopt that, because I love a little cute balloon like mini dress. It's so cute. I think on the high street during spring summer there was a lot of like knots and tie detailing on like sleeves and stuff like that, but by the looks of London Fashion Week, the knots and the ties are going to be going oversized. I feel like everything was just going oversized, like ruffles, everything was just OTT, and I feel like the inner me is just loving it. We've got the wide leg pant again that I mentioned in my last video, wide leg trousers, high-waisted, again a little bit of a like a 70s vibe. Sheer dress, free the nip. I'm not sure how many people are going to be rocking this. I don't know how adaptable it is. I love it. I personally think that everyone should just free the nip, because wearing no bra is just the most satisfying thing in the world. But let's face it, we can't free the nip without men ogling and not being able to concentrate. So I don't know how wearable this trend is, but it was definitely out there. I think every fashion week loves a free the nipple. P.S. nipple is like one of my favorite words ever. Okay, one of my favorite designers ever, and I just wanted to mention it to you. I've been lucky enough to go to see a couple of his shows before. I didn't get to him this time, but like I just absolutely adore Christian Advanick. It's probably pronounced not like that, but you get the gist. His dresses are just beautiful. If I ever needed to go to some sort of event where a ball gown was required, like I hope to God that I would be able to wear one of his. Like they are just beautiful in every single way. I will put them here so you can just see, but like just the structure, the floatiness, how beautiful these girls look in these dresses. I just literally just want to wear every single one and just parade up and down, and just like that's all I want to do. The two major colours throughout the whole of Fashion Month, lilac and baby pink. Like, I really love the colour lilac, so this makes me very, very happy. But even the combination of them both together, a lot of the runway shows, you saw like a few lilacs go up, a few pinks go up. Like, it was a very definite trend, like head to toe even, like lilac, head to toe pink. So, ooh, head to toe all pink outfit, pink suit, lilac suit. This could get interesting. The mini dress suit, which I like this one. So like I talked about how suits were going feminine. Well, I saw suits that were just going like naked. So no bottom half, just like a long suit, which was like a dress. I really like that. I think it looks really cool. And like a really nice going out outfit, maybe like a sophisticated evening outfit. So again, this next trend you kind of see get bigger and bigger throughout the fashion weeks. So I started to see a little bit in London Fashion Week, and it's animal print, and it kind of got more intense as the weeks went on. So snakeskin in particular was huge. A red snakeskin print, I have a feeling it's going to be big. But yeah, little flashes of animal print, to the point where in Paris Fashion Week it went full on head to toe animal print. So it kind of got bigger and better as it went on. Like I love animal print. Like the Pat Butcher in me kind of like really adores animal print. Also like mix matching animal print. I'm that type of person that will wear like leopard print with snakeskin print. Like I just love it. Obviously all fur guys. I'm not into like real animal. I love animals, so no harming animals. I actually really wanted to show you a designer called Palmer Harding. I just really liked the like whole structure of his clothes. I think it had a very elegant, suited kind of vibe to it, which I really like. I like the structure. That's what I'm trying to say. I like the way he gathered the material. I just wanted to give him a shout out because I just was so impressed by the stuff on his catwalk. I love, even if there's like loads of layers, loads of gathering, that it was still emphasis on the woman's figure, and I think that's always important. Again, this tartan check print, in particular on the Tommy Hilfiger one. Actually, if you saw my Milan Fashion Week tartan check look, it was actually inspired by the Tommy Hilfiger show, because there was a lot of that actual print on the catwalk, and I really liked that kind of like dark grunge check. I think it's a really cool style. Going to be lots of it on the high street. There already is lots of it on the high street, and just the Tommy Hilfiger show, wasn't it just to die for? I love Tommy Hilfiger. I loved the cowboy like show he did back in America, and every show is just so big and cool and like a performance. And I love the fact that he got all the bloggers to wear the new collection, which was shoppable straight away. I think that's such a good idea, and I have a feeling that a lot more designers are going to start doing that sometime soon. Let's talk about the Topshop Unique show. I feel like the Topshop Unique show just like had every single trend on there. We had feathers, we had metallic, we had pink with metallic. It was just like everything, but it was so good. Like I really liked, and it shows how you can really, these clothes were really wearable. Obviously it's Topshop, a high street brand, but it shows you how you can take like these amazing trends on the catwalk, these over the top crazy trends, and make them really wearable. And I think that's why I love Topshop Unique so much, because it's kind of that like in between, like it's not high-end designer, but it's not like high street. It's like a mix in the middle, which is probably the kind of style that I go for. Like I do like to adopt a big trend. And lastly, I'm just going to mention Burberry, because obviously I couldn't do a London Fashion Week roundup without mentioning Burberry. There was a lot of clashing prints. Those colours that I was talking about, like the pinks clashing, the sheer MAC, and also like a lot of animal print, like a few flickers of animal print in there too. And my favourite thing about the Burberry show, now I am not a fan of the teddy bear coat. I mean, I'm a fan of the teddy bear material. I like the coat, but I don't like the brown teddy bear coats. I love them in like creams, and in particular Burberry did them in colours, and I love this. So I'm looking for a teddy bear coat, but not in a teddy bear colour. I think maybe cream might be a nice option. Really nice. So guys, I hope you were enjoying roundup week of fashion. I just thought I couldn't not do this. Like I love trends and fashion so much that I kind of wanted to like share with you my finds and what I know. So when I do hauls, you can kind of see where my inspiration comes from. And I split it into 4 because even though a lot of trends are mentioned throughout, there are some trends that are just specific to each fashion week, and I think that's vital because it just shows the different creativity coming from each country. I'm such a geek. I'm so sorry when it comes to fashion. Such a nerd. Anyway, if you haven't picked up your free copy of Vogue magazine yet, you can do that just by clicking the link in my description box. It's free. Why not? Go ahead. All you have to do is fill in like a few details. So yeah, I will see you probably tomorrow for a Milan Fashion Week roundup.